All of our friends joining us online, a big welcome to you as well. Thank you for coming to us at the Lighthouse, the House of Light, which is of One Light Federation. So wherever you be, a right royal welcome. And welcome to our Right Reverend Jennifer.
Yes, thank you. And it's always wonderful to be here. It's always wonderful to be in this sacred space, this truly holy place. And as you enter into this space, you're aware of the vibration, and the vibration quickly lifts you into higher elevated state. And this is because of the presence, the beautiful, holy, pure light that fills this divine place. But it is then the encouragement to align with it, to be focused and knowing that you are truly bathing in this light. And it is this light that will help heal you, that will help provide you with the messages that you are yearning to hear. It is all about connection. And it is so important for us all to have that awareness of connecting, what it is that I am connecting with. We are so blessed to have such a beautiful landscape here in the country. We are so blessed to have an awareness that there is so much to connect with Mother Nature. And it is then that we have that desire to connect to something beautiful. And it is that when we connect to this beauty, that we recognize that we find the beauty within ourselves. We then start to realize that there is so much more than what meets the eye. And the reason I'm laughing is because my husband, in spirit, is present, and he's in the balcony that I call, and he's really wanting to be recognised. So I'll say hello to everyone from John. And he's making me so aware of a wonderful experience that I had with a sight, and he's reminding me about connection. I'm telling him, yes, I'll say it.
Just use sign language, John. That's fine. Now he's holding a sign up.
So when my husband passed 10 years ago, he was very blessed that when he passed, so through all my grief and so forth, one day I just knew I needed to communicate with him, and I was so blessed that I could still do this even after he passed, and I still do, obviously. But at the same time, I went for a walk, and I was walking along the beach, tears, but just knowing I need to communicate with you. I'm missing you here in the physical, just, come closer. And then all of a sudden he became, in my vision, as large as life, beaming happily, very peaceful, very happy. And he says to me, "Guess who I'm with?" Like that. John was loved a joke, loved a good time. And I thought, "Your mum, your dad?" And he went, "No." And then all of a sudden the scene, and I'm laughing because I still can't believe what happened. And then the scene opened up, and it was Jesus. And he said, and Jesus, the two of them was smiling at me, and I just was so upset that he was there and I was here. And I said, "You get back here. That's where I want to be. I want to be there with Jesus." And I thought, my goodness, here I've been on this pathway, in the spiritual path, listening to Jesus, who encouraged me to come to this place here in Melton. And here he is, the two of them sitting there so happy, bathing in peace, just smiling. And so obviously it warmed my heart. And then we spoke, the three of us, for quite a while as I continued to walk. And it truly lifted and raised my vibration. I was then bathing in their connection. But again, he's reminding me today, I'm getting emotional now, because, I don't know what.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just think of my jokes, that'll pull you back down.
That life is so purposeful. and that we have the opportunity to be with Jesus when we pass, but not just that, we have the opportunity to be with Jesus here. And their meeting was because greater things were to come. And John was planning to come back as my grandson, which he told me before he passed, let me go. He asked to leave this earth, and he came to me. I was standing in front of his physical body, and he stepped out in his spirit body in front of me, and he said, please let me go. I don't want to get back into that body. And so then, obviously, of who I am and what I understand about that we are spirit and that we are soul, I said yes. Yes, but you need to go and tell one of my sons who had so much faith that he would come back because Jesus had stepped into his body to heal him. And he was so sure now that Jesus is so with John, he will come back, Mum. He's just healing and then he'll come back. And obviously everyone can understand he was on life support. But that wasn't the plan. So as you can see, John was having a plan, a contract made with Jesus. They were working out, what are we going to do? And so the plan was that John would leave, but come back to still be a part of the soul group of me and my family, our children, so that the mission can continue. And this is to help all of us understand about soul contract. And so when John stood in front of me with his physical body between us and looked at me in pleading, please just let me go. Don't hold me here. And please be at peace with me going. And so definitely I did, because that is what love would do, isn't it? We understand what love would do. And this is divine love we're speaking about. And so we turned the machines off after a while, and all of us gathered together as a family. We're all there, the closest to him in this lifetime. And so as we all gathered, that was what took place. Then we turned the machines off. But he said to me, I will be back within 12 months as a baby boy. And it happened. But it didn't happen in 12. No, in John. He had to get back here faster. He got back here in 9. 9 months. He was back. And so you can understand then, when he left this plane, that he was sitting still with Jesus. And then John had to show me that, Mum, this is a divine plan. I'm with Jesus. We know what we're doing. But you must trust us. And we will then continue to guide you. And then know that this is your purpose. And so as we continue then living this life, you now have an understanding that even though I can still communicate with John, he is already present back in our family as my grandson. So it's showing you that life is eternal. And believe me, he just didn't go and tell me that he was coming back. No, he had to go and tell a lot of people. And he would visit them and tell them, I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back. And of who he was, he even showed me where he wanted to live. Because when he was born, he came back into my home and lived with me for the first 2 years. And it was amazing, the experiences that I had. He would be back into his bed with me, laying beside me. It was so surreal, but with the understanding that some days I would lay next to him and I would see, and I would be laying right close, and I would see his arm changing, and the change would be of John, from the baby to John's arm, with the male arm of John's arm. The experiences that I had were absolutely profound, absolutely surreal. But this is spirit. And again, a confirmation of reincarnation, confirmation of eternal life, confirmation of communicating with the divine. knowing that we have contracts, knowing that we have so much here to do. We are so purposeful. And so, while continuing to communicate, one day he stood on the corner of where I live, just across the road, and he was saying, I want to live there. He's telling me, I want to live there. As though, do something about it. This is where I want to live. So I said to his mother, my daughter, Jess, Dad wants to live there. Oh, does he? So we arranged it. We arranged it, and it was all part of the plan. And so again, he lives near me. And so I'm blessed. I am so blessed to still have this communication, to have a greater awareness of spirit, but of our journey. I'm sharing this story, and there are so many other experiences that I've had during this time. But I have to say one thing, because he's just put his thumb up. Because as you know, I'm communicating with him right now. But at the same time, when he was born, he was C-section, and when he came out, he was like that. And they even got it in the photograph. And I thought, wow, this is so him. And he's still very comicable here. And anyway, so he loves a good time. But at the same time, we have to remember that we endure, if it is that we need to endure certain challenges and struggles in our life, because we know that we are made for it. In a sense, we know that this will come onto our path because it's all part of the bigger picture. We have to have sacrifices sometimes, like what I just shared. And there's been more on the path. But at the same time, we realize that we have the strength and the courage and the determination to move through anything at all that comes to our path, because we are alive because of this. We are here to demonstrate that we are spirit and that we know that we are spirit. Sometimes we need to take a step back and to reevaluate our life and what we are doing and what we are bringing to it. We need to have an understanding of personal responsibility. And we need to own it. It's not about blaming somebody else for that taking place. As I said, when I saw John and Jesus there, and I said, you're there and I'm here and I'm in all of this grief and everything else that has in the physical world that I had to deal with now, and you're sitting there smiling. Yes, and I'm watching over you, and I love you, and we love you, and we're going to guide you and give you and provide you with all that you need to get through it. So do you understand? We have that awareness that we have put our hand up for whatever it is that we are taking part of in life. We must have faith, greater faith in ourselves and our connection, greater faith in the divine that watches over us, and to remember that we truly are purposeful, that we really are special, and that we make a difference in the world. We make a difference. And the more that we become inspired and to have greater alignment with the divine, it really is, as I've taught so many times, just move into heart center. Because as soon as we move into heart, we're saying we're getting closer to God. We remember that the God within us, the light of us, the divine of us, is pure. It's pristine. This is the divinity. We are all divine beings of light. And the more that we move closer, our purpose is to allow this light to radiate forth, to be projected forth, so that we become more God than man. So do you understand that? And this is why sometimes they call Jesus the Son of God or the Son of Man. He was man, but he was such a great expression of God, because he was all loving. He was bathing in his light. And so then when we look at Jesus, and this is why there's such a great connection. A lot of people would say to me, why do you speak of Jesus so much? It's not just because I love him. I walked with him 2,000 years ago. I remember that. I have this beautiful connection with him. He has been with me and awakened to me, communicating with me majority of my life. And so when he appeared as Christ in 1999 in my home, and I looked at him and the room was just full of light, I knew then it's time for me to step up. And I did step up and became a minister. I came here because this is where I was directed to come. I live on the other side of town. But it was still here that Spirit directed me to come here. Why here? Only Spirit really know that. But I'm following the guidance. Gordon and I brought forth the lighthouse, the house of light, each of us in meditation with our ordaining minister. It came to us sitting in meditation. Spirit then brought forth that we had to move out on our own and become One Light Federation, the governing body. Because Jesus came forth and said that Gordon will be the rock. And so all of this was done, and everything just falls into place. And with this building, Gordon and I were sitting, and Spirit said, pick up a pen. And I started to draw, because Spirit was showing me where we would be starting our ministry. And I drew this block of land with the 3 buildings upon it. And I even said, they're telling me the words Bluestone. And Gordon started to smile, because Gordon lives in Melton. And he said, I know it. And I said, please tell me it's closer to me. And he said, no, it's in Melton. And I cried.
True.
Because I had to then travel again to this side of town. And because I'd never been here before. And he said, I'll show you. And so as soon as he brought me here, I knew this was the place. I felt the vibration. Spirit was saying, yep, this is it. And so here I am, and I'm still here. 16 years later, since we've been here in this beautiful building, because it is a beautiful building, because this is where our team have called home. And so home is always where the heart is. And it doesn't matter where you go, you walk in here, and the vibration is incredible. Because Jesus is here with me. Our divine team are here with me. Melchizedek, who brought forth the One Light Federation and the unification of spirit. The one who comes forth and teaches all of us. And this is again the gratitude that we have for the divine. The gratitude for knowing that we are so much more. The gratitude of fellowship, but the gratitude of those who are loyal. The gratitude to those who are faithful. The gratitude to those who know that this is truth. Every word spoken is truth. You have to have an understanding that you are so worthy of greater light, greater connection, greater opportunity to truly rise and shine, to be more than what you think you are. It is to know you are, and to believe you are, and then to truly be that light. Let it be that you stand proudly and shine. Let it be that your heart radiates forth. And indeed, it is okay to have that emotion. It is to be humble. And it is to be an expression of the light. Because it is the light that will always shine forth. And it is the light that will get you to where you are going. You have to trust that there is destiny. And that the divine of you knows your ability, knows your contract, Listen to the guidance. Listen when you merge with the divine. And let it be then that this vibration will take you to where you need to be. So it is following the love and light. Move deeper into heart and be comfortable to be there. I have said many times, what are you going to do about it? Which means you may be listening now to all that is being said. And now what are you going to do about pursuing your purpose? To truly bathe in the lessons that you are here to learn upon the earth, but to be the reflection of the divine light that is of you. We come to reach different stages upon earth, and you may feel a change. Cycles of life, a cycle of time. It cannot be measured, but it can be embraced, and it can nurture you and empower you. And it is having those feelings that time will pass and all will be well. Time will pass and things will change. Whatever is happening in your life right now, what are you doing to help yourself be at peace, to heal? Let it be that you act now. Let it be that you know now. Why wait any longer? And I walk with you because I love you, because this is the plan. This is the sacred vow that has been for a long time. We come together and we merge together as one. We have the understanding and the awareness that as we become enriched by this light, that the glorious light shines forth. And indeed, there are plans, greater plans than you'll ever know. But let it be that you are awakened and that you are aligned and focused on growth and elevation. Just as you now feel the vibration moving in deeper to you, the encouragement is to go deeper into heart, to truly bathe in the love that is present. So let it be that we move into meditation now. And as we move into meditation, let it be that as you see yourself in your ball of light, knowing that this ball of light, this glorious light, encompasses you, protecting you, but it holds the vibration of light that nurtures you. And as you now release and let go, of any stress, of any concern, of any fear, as you bathe in the peace that showers upon you, as you connect to the peace deep, deep within your heart. Knowing that you give permission now. Knowing that you give permission to bathe in the pure light. And as you move deeper into heart center, you become aware of a white dove above you. Its wings outstretched, reminding you to have the wings to rise, to find the freedom within you, and to know that you are truly free now to rise above. So let it be that this is now your intention. I release and I let go, and I allow myself to rise, to fly, to elevate into pure, divine realms of love. And as you look again, you become aware of an eagle. And the dove and the eagle meet. And again, you admire the beauty of the wings of the eagle. The encouragement to rise higher. And you feel that love within you, that desire, that passion, that inspiration. I'm flying with you. I'm releasing and letting go of all that depletes me. I'm letting go of the thoughts that do not serve me. And I'm focused on the love, the light and the power of this beautiful sight of the eagle and dove in flight. And now knowing that your intention is to release and let go, so to truly be free, to rise. Your thoughts are now filled with abundance of joy, excitement, to be free, to express. Bathing in the peace. And as you continue your flight, so aware of all that is taking place around you. So aware that you are bathing with the divine. And as you look around, not only do you see the beauty of Mother Earth, but you will also become aware of an angel with you, watching over you, guiding you, helping you remember that you are of light. You allow this light to continue to carry you, basking in the light that shines upon you. You allow the light within you, your intention, to continue to soar. Help you rise further. You truly believe in who you are. And the happiness that you feel within your heart center. Helps you be so peaceful that at this moment you become aware of the three supporting you. And you are central. And you become aware of the angel and the dove and the eagle, all feeding and nurturing you, all helping you connect to the divine, all helping you remember the light of you. And it is the engagement with spirit, the engagement with light, that sets you free. And at this moment, you have a vision that has been created for you to see. Be aware of what you see now, knowing that this is coming from the divine. A wonderful gift. And you are now bathing in the presence of this gift. Supported by love. Supported by light. And as you welcome this vision, becoming aware of the glorious colours, becoming aware of all that is present, because this is for you. You have the understanding and awareness that all that is taking place now is for you. And it is with love and gratitude that you give thanks for this sacred time. And it doesn't matter where you look at this moment, you are connecting with love. And love is communicating with you on all levels. And then there is a greater elevation. And you become aware of a divine door within the heavens. And it shines down upon you, the glorious light. I am present where you are. I am the light that will always guide you. Let it be that you listen and connect. Give of your time to receive me. We are one. Merge with this light. And allow the light to bring peace to you. Allow the light to heal you. Allow the light to help you have a greater understanding of all that is taking place. Let it be that you give yourself permission to receive the divine light. And as you welcome it, it truly frees you. And now as you bathe in this peace, now as you are comforted and and enlightened, enriched, for giving permission to be one. You are showing your commitment to the light and commitment to your growth. You are being an act of love. Through your kindness, you are loving. Through your kindness, you are giving. Through your kindness, you are giving permission to be still. And it is when being in the stillness with the divine that you remember that you are one. And at this moment, you now bring your awareness to the earth and you see the beautiful earth glistening in light, and knowing that this is your home, where you are to be a light, where you are to be an expression of the divine, where you are to be loving and kind. And you allow this light to grow. And as you now take in a deeper breath, bringing your awareness back to the physical body, bringing your awareness back to the present moment, giving thanks to all that has helped you embrace the truth and to enjoy and bathe in this sacred time. And as you now feel the earth beneath your feet, let it be that you give thanks for knowing that you are truly purposeful and the light of you has so much more to share, to conquer, and to achieve. So allow the God of you to lead the way. Be more of your love. Be more of your light and your power. I am of divine light. I am. And I am peaceful. So let it be that we all help Jesus now continue to do his work. Let it be that we love each other and have an understanding that there is a greater light in everybody. Let us find it, and let's inspire them to find it. So now, taking in another deeper breath, bringing your awareness back to the present. Moving fingers and toes, bathing in gratitude